Everybody, welcome back. It is a lovely Monday. We've got so much to talk to. We don't have a lot of time to do it. We're going to go through a regular show on a 6-minute daily. We will be here for bonus time, so stick around, my friends. It looks like there's a lot of you out there in the audience, and there were a lot of you at the event this last weekend. And for those of you who are a little nervous about attending one of these, I will tell you this much. They are a lot of fun. There were over 700 people in and out of the event this last weekend at the Red Coconut Club in the Universal City Walk. It was a wonderful, wonderful time on top of the con. It was a great way for me to wrap that up. And despite the early exit by yours truly, because I had to be up and about by about 4:45 a.m. on Sunday morning so I could travel, I will tell you it was totally worth it. It was worth not sleeping a whole lot from Tuesday through Saturday night. And I will tell you, I got a solid 12 hours of sleep starting late in the afternoon yesterday. So the Super Bowl I did not know anything about, nor all the extent of the additional commercials until this morning, and I got caught up because I was up early, because I went to bed early, and that's the way it goes. But let's say hi to each and every one of you. We are getting close to start time, 4 minutes out. We've got Weatherman out there. This is, if you're new here to the 6-minute daily, we do about 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes of hellos and shout outs and stuff like that for the people in the chat, and big thank yous. So we got the cat out there. I can see someone is in a good mood. Of course. And I'm rocking the Criticless lid. I have to tell you, Blaine's thing is going really well. He and I talked about it a lot while we were together, and you're going to see more of my reviews of television and film over there. And of course, I'll still be recording them here. You'll actually be able to view the embedded videos over on Criticless as well. So there's that. We got Walter Tomaszewski in the house. Tay-Tay. Yeah, she doesn't care. Good. That's true. She really doesn't care. She doesn't mind being the minion. Captain Phantom Nerd out there. Good to see you. And I just wanted everybody to know we're so back. We're so back. I got a chance to meet Mike Harlow in person. He is great. Of course, Vets Talkin was there. I don't know why that happened automatically. Fixed that, though. Let's say hi to each and every one of you, though. I can talk forever, and I will. Spider Unlimited was at the event. Great to see you, my friend. It was awesome. Let's see. Yeah, you got to get a chance to go to one of these meetups. Let's just say it that way. Stelliato's in the house. What's going on? We got Jill Powers. That's right. Good morning to you, dear. Thank you for wrenching for me. And to all my wrenches, I appreciate you. Davina Duckworth is here. Ruby Hoove started off the day gifting a Culture Casino membership. Thank you, dear. You are amazing. That went to Mr. Cat. That's right. Tomorrow we've got our first of the month watch party. I think I put all members on that one. So if you wanted to see if it was worth it, you'll find out right away. We got a message coming in from our good friend Joseph A, who I got to meet in person. He's awesome. $2 says, "Hail Culturitos. Had fun at the meetup. I did too." Liberty Hall's cat is in the house. Thank you for the membership. That's how you roll. That's what I appreciate. Guys, we got to go big now. We got to get aggressive. I'm going to start getting the video count up every day, so keep a lookout. Turn on all notifications, please. I will appreciate it. We've got more folks rolling in the door, like Scott Shook in the house. Good morning, Scott. Good to see you. We've got BMO Betta going to BMO Betta over on the green machine. We got rumbling, stumbling, bumbling, because the weatherman is back, and I hope he feels good. Oh, by the way, Wednesday night, we are doing the celebration of 30K. That's right. All done because of you. I have the bear onesie. I look ridiculous in it. I have to record the intro bit for tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss it. So I'll see you there. RC was gifted that membership. Thank you for that. Coming in from, of course, another Ruby. Twice she goes. Thank you, Ruby. Man, I really hope to get to, I hope to get to meet y'all. So, I really hope I get to meet you all. There's the words. We've got OC Dobbins in the house. Good to see you, my friend. We've got our friend Cyrano gifting 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you, Cyrano. Much appreciated. I think 5 people will enjoy that. And again, movie watch night tomorrow night. Spider Unlimited for 5. Culture Casino Cash says, everyone in the chat, try at one point in your life to make it to one of the cons meetups. You will not regret it. All common-minded people and fun. It was ridiculously fun. My goodness, Eric July brought everybody to the con as far as his team goes. So if you're into his comics, if you're into the Rippaverse, that was great. Obviously, the booth was shared with the G&G folks. Boy, do they got a lot going on. You get the chance to meet X-Wing, Drunk 3PO, Beardo. That's right. Bro Science was in the house. Oh, we got so many people. It was such a good time. Thank you, Spider Unlimited. Let's keep going. We got Scott Cook in the house. Good to see you, my friend. And many, many more like Snow to Purpose, Q Burr. What's up, my favorite polar bar? Really, really cool. We've got a great production idea coming in from SFXF 314 Sabertooth Raptor for 5. Culture Casino Cash. That's right. Check that out. It says new production idea. Culture Casino and Company Game Studio. Ooh, first game Hobo Gandalf for Father Time Adventures. Ooh, I like that. He conjures up Elmo plushies to toss. That would be fun. I'd like to throw Elmo around. I don't know anybody who wouldn't. Anyway, thank you very much for that, my friend. And with that, we've got to go. Thank you, everybody. You are truly amazing. Joseph A., thank you for being there. For those of you I got to meet in person, you have no idea how much fun that is. You just don't know. And next event, well, the later part of 2025, I'm working on a deck of cards as the giveaway item for everybody. So that'll be fun. Maybe we'll do one suit in a deck at a time. Oh, there's the great Andy Masterson. Got to meet him in person for the first time. This dude is awesome. Get a chance to meet Andy and Gary. Gary Ambrosia's just an amazing dude. Now with that, 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and wherever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. Today we have to speed through things because we have 19 stories and all. A lot of time to talk about it afterwards, though. Let's start out with the first story, which I think is important. We got to see a Super Bowl trailer, Thunderbolts. It was the final ad, trying to get people to get interested in this random IP. I'm not sure what this is going to be, but this last trailer did make me more interested in this. Maybe I will see it and let you know if it's worth it or not. I still think not, based on everything else I've seen, but we'll have to get to that, and we'll go through it when we do. I'll review it, so I'll see a movie so you don't have to. And maybe you'll want to on this one. You did want to see a lot of the commercials last night. Some of them were spectacular. The most watched commercials of 2025 being Muppets, Bill Murray, Glenn Powell, and Kieran Culkin's Genius Beluga Land in YouTube Top 10, not to mention the fact that there was a lot of great commercials out there. I felt like we returned to an era that everybody appreciated, except for the wackadoodle woke people. That's true. Bill Murray's commercial was extra brilliant because he invited you to send a message to his email address and he will respond with a story. Now, while this is certainly automation, I think it's wonderful because I bet you Bill's got some great stories to tell. And he was very personable and very missed. We've got Kanye doing a bizarre Super Bowl ad shot all on his iPhone. True story, just to promote his Yeezy fashion brand on the same day that, well, his life changed. That's right, because Kanye's ex's account on X was deleted, deactivated, turned off because he declared, I am a mustache man from the World War II. And that's not good. Not a good way to roll, bro. Donald Trump celebrated as Taylor Swift was booed at the Super Bowl. MAGA is very unforgiving. That's the understatement of the year. Tay just kind of, I guess, laughed it off, waved it off, whatever. But anyway, I'm not certain that she understands the implications of that. That's a shift in culture. And while she's fabulously wealthy, a billionaire, in fact, I am not certain that she really does get the fact that maybe she should start helping girls mature and be good people and maybe, make society great again. She could be part of that. I don't think she wants to. But again, it's history, baby. History. The first POTUS to go to Super Bowl was Mr. Donald Trump. And he actually probably enjoyed the game, although the team he was rooting for was the Kansas City Chiefs. They lost monumentally, 40-22. I'm not sure. I didn't have a chance to check out how many couches were burning in Pennsylvania, but I'm sure there were plenty. Kendrick Lamar, I don't know, is trying to crush the beef with Drake or make it more inflammatory. I don't know. I didn't watch this. I wasn't going to watch this. I almost never watch the halftime show anymore. And we've got let's see, Super Bowl halftime performer, though, kind of making a scene by unfurling a Sudanese Palestinian flag, basically rooting on the mayhem that has been happening, and supporting things that will definitely get your student visa revoked. Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen to this person or what happened ultimately to this person. I do know that, that wasn't in the contract. Let's just put it that way. We've got Selena Gomez saying some of the magic has disappeared amid the Amelia Perez controversy. She has no regrets. She said, "I would do this movie over and over again." That tells you an awful lot. This person is, not an excellent representation of the United States. Well, she could have been, but she isn't anymore. Trump's going to announce a 25. He probably already did. He announced it during the Super Bowl that he was going to levy a 25% steel and aluminum tariff today. And that'll be more import duties, not to mention the fact that it made the markets move a little bit. We'll get there in a moment. But Trump is, I guess, trying to bring in big unions. And I don't see why they wouldn't move over to the GOP or similar, because they're the biggest tent, and they're the only one looking out for America. And guess what? Union jobs are American jobs, so makes perfect sense to me. Moving on, of course, we've got Trump saying that he has directed the Treasury to stop minting new pennies. Well, yeah. Copper is expensive, and other metals involved are rising in cost. Why would we make more pennies if they're not being utilized the way they were? Vance is making his debut as VP at an AI summit in Paris. I'm sure he'll be amazing. He is a genius, that's for sure. The stock market took the Trump's tariff notifications in stride, and they're not threats. This is the problem with the AP trying to shape an argument. That's not very good. They're not very good. I'm going to stop using them soon. Allstate says California wildfires are going to bring the company a $1.1 billion loss. That's what happens when you're an insurance company. So ebbs and flows, folks, ebbs and flows. Sony's PlayStation Network outage has been resolved, but not the reasons behind it, which is a real problem for you and I if we have a PlayStation Network account, which I do. I hate games as a service, and perhaps maybe the government should study the idea of eliminating software as a service across the board. What do you guys think? Sell me a new product. That's what I want. And we'll get the rest of this on bonus time, so stick around. And here we are. Bonus time. It was just that fast. Two stories to get to. One of them is a bear story, and our favorite polar bear is here, so he's going to want to know this one. So let's buckle up and jump into these, and then we will acknowledge all the amazing super chats. We got the Trump administration throwing out Pentagon reporters. That's right. That's right. Why would they have a workspace in the Pentagon? This is a great question, And first of all, why would you bring in those hostile to the United States as Pentagon reporters? That's also strange. But on Friday, they doubled the number of news organizations being evicted from their workspaces at the Pentagon in order to rotate in more friendly outlets. Well, why wouldn't you? So CNN, the Washington Post, The Hill, and Warzone will be asked to leave their spaces, with Newsmax, the Washington Examiner, Daily Caller, and Free Press moving in. That's according to John Elliott, acting assistant to the Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. Well, there you go. If you are anti-American, you get anti-seating at the actual Pentagon. Which, by the way, if you look at the numbers in 2018, they spent $1 billion on an audit here, and they failed it entirely, completely, spectacularly. Yesterday, I'm just adding to this story, Pete Hegseth actually said, "We welcome working with Doge." Well, yeah, because it's not going to cost $1 billion to fix this issue. And finally, a bear story. There it is. International Polar Bear Day is scheduled. here in 2025. It is February 27th, just a few weeks from now. And that day is coinciding with the time that the polar bear moms and cubs are snug in their snow dens. It's an awareness event to talk about the bear survival in the Arctic. And these types of movements are trying to give them their best chance in the wild. So this is always a good story. Can't wait for that. We are going to celebrate International Polar Bear Day here on Tuesday, February 27th. I'll try to put together something special for all of us because I like polar bears. That's right, John. We got to celebrate Snorty. You guys out there, I appreciate your celebration of the bear. Just remember, don't go in for an actual bear hug with an actual bear. Now, there's some Florida bears out there probably will, be very friendly to give you a hug. So Snorty's like, send me money. Anyway, I just wanted to get to that story because I thought it'd be fun to talk about. There is one story we're going to talk about bonus time that it may not be so fun. Yeah, but I will say this. I appreciate each and every one of you. We got to jump back to the comments so I can say thank you, especially to my friend who's been gifting another Culture Casino membership. I appreciate it. Look at all you wonderful people out there. John Gibson's out there. Donovan Bradford's out there. Kaladin 910 is out there. Welcome back, everybody. So great to see you all. Low Spec, Linux Gaming. What's up, my buddy Jeff? We've got Dr. Bravo. Culture Chat. Greetings from Epcot. Yeah, they work for the fourth time. Woohoo! And baby manatees are back. Dr. Bravo, I want to say, it's great. I got people sending me messages, and it's more than one. And I appreciate you guys that are doing that when it comes to those manatees. I love the manatees, but we love it. We love it. And sea cows need rescue. They have terrible eyesight. Yeah. What else? Penny's here. Penny. Look at you all. I started early today. Blake Pace, sleep is good. Nothing wrong. Thank you, Blake. I appreciate it. Angela Richter drops by to drop a Culture Casino membership in the chat. Thank you, Angela, and your beautiful Sumatran tiger. I love that tiger. Boyd got that one. Thank you, Angela. You're amazing. Woohoo! I'm very pumped up. What a great time. And seriously, guys, I'm not being paid for this to promote Criticless or wear the hat. Blaine made sure I got one this year. So I'm happy to rock this lid. I'll probably rock it once or twice a week. I'm proud to support my friend. So there's that. You can check out Criticless for free and then sign up and become verified. There are lots of benefits to being verified over there. It's always a good time. We got one of my favorite things ever. It's a Shiba Inu dog. That's right. Just giving me a wave. That's right. Thank you, Flying Blind and a Rocket Cycle, for 2 Culture Casino clams. You guys are all amazing. If I met you in Florida, I was privileged. I appreciate it so very much. It means a lot to me. For those of you over on the Green Machine Magnifies out there, what's going on, Tom? Met Tom in person. That was a lot of fun. Got a chance to hang out with the great and powerful Jonas J. Campbell and many others. The opportunity to meet people, sometimes this is the only way to do it. You should check out an event if you can. Razor Bird, what's up to my favorite Rivet Head? And, of course, Canadian Spider-Man is there. I met some Canadians, as a matter of fact. A lot of them were very appreciative for the warmer weather. That's another advantage of going to Florida. It's not too hot. But it is warmish. And you get away from that Arctic chill. I would imagine many of you would enjoy that. Cynthia Carter is out there. Hello, Cynthia. Hope you're doing well, dear. And, of course, the Bad Cap. Brother, I'm praying for you. Still in my prayers. We got the lovely Karen Prime here. Good afternoon, my fellow cuddlers. That's right. Cuddles Casino is in the house. My pal, my buddy, my friend. 32 flavors of Nick Weiser. Nature is healing. It certainly is. Jim Who Culture. Yeah, what's up? Oh, man. Cyrano, I'm glad you're back in the fold. We've been missing you. Karen Prime gifts a Culture Casino membership. What generosity to great and powerful Karen Prime. Oh, Look at this. The lovely Juliet is in the chat. Liberty Hall's cat gifts another Culture Casino membership. That's right. Tuesday night, tomorrow night, we are going to have a movie night watch party. You watch the movie with us. You do. It's up to you whether or not you show or not. But this is the opportunity for every member to join us tomorrow night. I will drop all that information in the chat, in the community tab later today on YouTube, just so you know. And there's the great Andy Masterson once again. I love meeting this guy. It was amazing. He's a good man, Charlie Brown. And so is Gary Ambrosia. What a great dude. Let's see. We got more and more folks out there. Let's get to the current chats. If I missed you, I didn't mean to. You guys are amazing. Amazing neat, in fact, as the boss would say. Nicholas Horton, what's up, my man? Good to see you. Good evening to you. For those of you across the pond, you can't imagine how much I appreciate you being here, because I have a story that will touch you. Well, has touched you, or there's some kind of touching involved. Weatherman gives another Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that, Weatherman. The Weatherman. The Weatherman. I've missed you guys so much. Being on the road's tough because I don't get to interact with the chat so much. There's always other things going on. I love being back in the seat. That's right, the hot seat. You guys are great. Rogue, thank ya. Good to see you, my friend. Griffin. What's up, Griffin? Eminem Fish is in the house. Good to see you. And Mark Fields is here with all the positive vibes you can stand. That's right. That's the point. That's the point of it all. I'm waiting. One of my family members is in labor, so I'm about to become some kind of strange uncle thing. I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot of family weirdness with how you calculate what you actually are. Great uncle? My great uncle? I don't know. Anyway, we got Me and My Monkey. Great show. Bad game. Let's see. What are we doing? Look at all you lovely people. All right. Can we do some stuffs? Let's do some stuffs. Let's get another bonus story in here. Lord Shax. Speaking of Canadians, what's up? With the Canadians booing the American teenager that sang our anthem at one of their games. I don't know. But you know what? Ultimately, that was because of tariffs and the way that your government explained tariffs. And when I say your government, I mean your state media, because that's government, right? And we now know just how corrupt the NGOs are here in this country, and the fact that we've been funding the exact opposite thing that we promote here in the States. We've been funding criticism of ourselves and outright attacks of the United States and other Western countries. I'm very angry. I think the world is. Lance Strider. Yeah, Karen Prime's awesome. There's Greg C. What's going on? Let's see. Tootsie, goodbye. Okay, let's jump on the story sent to me by one of you. Actually, Mr. Yolden sent this to me. Oh, Peter Grades is here. Sorry. I know I am late to the show, but didn't Trump pick the Chiefs to win last night? He did. He said both of the teams are great, but, you know, we have great Trump supporters. I can't do Trump. I cannot do an imitation, but I can say that, you know, that he was very complimentary of both teams before the game. Let's see who else out there. I know you're out there somewhere. There's JB. What's up, JB? BBC took money from USAID. I'm going to say it that way because I'm going to tell you, USAID did not aid anyone at all. It was to everybody's detriment, and especially the American taxpayer. I don't know if it's fair for me to make fun of the UK for paying for terrible films that Disney makes with 25% of their taxes, but considering we basically undermined ourselves to the tune of billions and billions and billions and billions of slush money dollars that were directed by extreme leftists. Folks, they still are trying to take us into a globalist age where you will own nothing, you won't have any privacy, and you will be basically serfs of the very few and not have any liberty at all. So let's fight against that, okay? You want to talk about fascism? Yeah, we know who's pushing fascism. And their own form of neo-Marxism at the same time. We have to get these globalists under control and put correctly in their place. We do not need resurgence of these people. Anyway, let's jump to this story because I think it's important. And I hope you do as well. I would like to say thanks to John Yulden for it. If I can find it, I think it's right here. Nope. He sent me this story. I want to talk about it. It's not that. Not that. There it is. Okay, I found it. Let's see. Share screen. Winder. Do we want to do a winder? No, we want to do it this way. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Oh, that's the wrong background. That was from last week. Last week, Monday. Let's put the new one up, shall we? Okay. All right, let's take a look at this new scene. I don't think I finished it. That's a bummer. Let's go back to bonus. All right, we can do it here. It's just my lovely face won't be on it, which is fine. Let's do this. Right there. And layer. Boom. All right. So this is obviously on Twitter. Jim Ferguson posted this. Breaking: UK caves to Trump's tariff threat. Online Safety Act backtrack. That's right. That's right. And you guys can't see that, can you? There you go. Yeah. So UK caves to Trump's tariff threat. Starmer's Labor is backing down on its Orwellian Online Safety Act after Trump's team slammed the law as a direct attack on free speech, which it is. The act originally threatened to fine social media companies 10% of their revenue for failing to censor harmful content. But who decides what's harmful? Now that the U.S. tariffs looming, the critical trade deal at stake, Labor is scrambling to rewrite the law. Yeah, because you are socialist tyrants at this point. You will no longer be in any form a democratic in any way. Your parliamentary system has already been substantially compromised, but this would make it even worse. So the U.S. tariffs are really driving this. And you know what? We need to threaten this with every country. In fact, it should be steeper. Did Trump just force the UK to abandon its censorship agenda? The answer to that is yes. Yes. Wild stuff. Yeah. And there's a little message from somebody. Trump will save us. Young global lemmings. That's what your classmate Trudeau's. Yeah. FAFO. This is a beautiful little bit here, but you can look more into this. There are some news articles out there. I just thought it was worth speaking about. The government right now here in the States is reeling. They can't keep up. Their reeing makes no sense, very nonsensical. And if any of their constituency is paying attention, which many are now, they are walking away from the party. I've seen a lot of that. So socialism is not great, folks. Let's not do that. Yeah. Hey, Swift -1 is here. Good to see you. Swifty got booed, dude. Good to see you, Manchi. Behold the real Yahtzee, Starmer. Well, there's a lot of very much badness. And yeah. Linda F says, Culture Casino, it was nice meeting you at the Geeks and Gamers event. It was. Yes, ma'am. It was lovely to actually meet you both in person, although I do believe I met Tom once before. Maybe not. But it was great to see you both. And I know that a certain someone appreciated the gift you gave them. So there's that. Plus, it smelled good. And that's another thing is you can actually exchange things with people, which is great. I love every moment of these events. So if you ever get a chance to do it, I really do guide you to do that. Yeah, we got to get everybody taken care of. But thank you, Linda. It was very, very nice. Let's see. UK voters doesn't seem like it. I look, some of the downside of the way these parliamentary systems work is, of course, the fact that you're not so directly selecting the whole band, right? I mean, of course, here in the States, we don't do that. I mean, obviously, there's positions out there that are review and consent kind of positions. But when it comes to it, I mean, the most direct leadership is, put under the scrutiny of the vote. So there's that. We got Magnify. I am a 6 times uncle and 3-time grandpa. Well, there you go. That's awesome. They misspelled censorship in online security. That's right, Fresh Snow. Sorry, I'm enjoying coffee this morning. By the way, the people I was hanging out with that were in the content house with me, we didn't really make any content there. Kind of bummed. They drink coffee like I do, so it was like coffee fest. It was amazing. Socialism helped Venezuela so much. No, Davina. Criticizing the nobility of socialism damages my safe space. Thank you, Evil Ramen. I know you're joking. Putin's cats. Oh, they would love that one. That's funny. Donovan Bradford. Culture question. Why do you look bigger on these streams versus the vacation vids like this weekend? You seem smaller. I'm on a laptop. I don't have the multiple screen options. So I have to do a lot of condensing of things. That would be my guess. Because of the format stuff. I want to say thank you to Krimlon, who not only said hello, but it said hello with 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Krimlon, you're amazing. You're amazing. Amazing. Chad St. John. Starmer apparently went behind the Iron Curtain in the 80s for training. Well, yeah, I mean, maybe that's where Strauss was running it all. Or Klaus Schwab, I should say. Yeah, Klaus is an evil man who likes to dress up in odd bikinis on the beach, which is weird. But no, he's again. I mean, a lot of these people have been, kowtowing to the New World Order, or I guess we should just say the WEF for a long, long time. There are obviously forces working against us constantly. The WEF is a traitorous organization, and any Americans that are part of the young leaders or have been to through the struggle sessions that are the WEF should always be scrutinized to the extreme. We're gonna have to figure out that that's actually a global terror organization and say so. So that probably got me in some trouble, but it's the truth. Hey, what's going on? Jan Monroe in the house. Super Bowl fans aren't really her main demographic. Nope, which is why the booze came so easily, so freely. And I have to tell you, I appreciate it. Not to mention the fact it was pretty fun. Cyrano says, Starmer, when you're called cellular level stupid by Senator Kennedy, you have to consider changing your mind. That's true. Hey, the mom's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. A little bit of cuteness for everybody in the form of an avatar. Read by nature. Good to see you. Yeah, look at all these lovelies. My favorite quote from Mel Gibson character is, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they aren't out to get you. Yeah. Some of my paranoid quotes are from that 12 Monkeys movie with a very crazy, wild, bald guy that we love. always Ninja watched over my husband's shoulder. Well, I'm glad you're here, Linda. I hope you're proud to join. And once again, thank you to Kremlin. Much appreciated. It's the lens on the laptop. No, I don't use the laptop camera. I use the same type of camera. Sometimes I even use my Logitech 922C, which I highly recommend. I might actually be talking about how to start out doing videos. So keep that in mind here in the future. 11 Alpha. I'm a 16 times uncle, I think. Yeah, I'm very uncle-ish. Let's put it that way. Griffin says, just curious, do you want a moment in history? I always like a moment of history, especially when you're here. If you drop the moment of history about no more than 2 minutes before the show starts, right? And of course, I start the show about 5-6 minutes early regularly. Then that'll make it so that I can reflect on it and we can share it because I like those. I really do. So does the audience, Griffin. So I appreciate it. Weatherman 5 Culture Casino Clams says $5 for the working man. Well, thank you, Weatherman. Sarah, no, I'm a monkey's uncle. Oh, you guys are great. You're great. A single world state in the next few centuries seems likely, but I doubt it'll be a happy inevitability. How about we stop it? How about we all enjoy the fact that culturally we're different and we get along in our little corners of the globe, and let's keep it that way. Let's have the opportunity to travel and enjoy each other just as we are, because integration that way. That's not the right word. The experiment of multiculturalism has failed. Let's just put it that way. If your cultures aren't willing to intertwine and come together, which is why we in the States were a large melting pot over a couple and 2.5 to 3 centuries now. That's how it works. You have to slowly integrate. You have to align with common ideas and ideals. You can't allow for religious differences to shift the way your culture and government operates. Multiculturalism is a giant failed experience that leads to strife and crime and disharmony. So we must stop that. If you're unwilling to speak the local language of a place that you move, you shouldn't have moved there in the first place. If you're unwilling to follow the laws in the country to which you relocated, you shouldn't have moved there in the first place. And if you subverted the laws of a given country to get into it in the first place, you should be expelled rapidly. So there's that. JD Friel, I hope I said that correctly. My friend says, agreed. I always thought that Trump should declare the WEF an enemy of the U.S. and anyone involved with them deemed a traitor. Yeah. And do you know how many people that would be in this country in positions of leadership and power? Not to mention the fact that now that we know just how compromised the CIA is, yikes. Yikes sauce. Hey, Gojira Star. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. Hey, we got caveat ties in the house. I saw John Gibson in here, and he is correct. John, I just did your Twitter story. Thank you for that Ferguson story. Appreciate it. Just covered that. Let's see. I love this. I really do. Istophobos. Istophobos sent me a member chat, I think. Did I miss it? I think I missed it. No, it was an actual super chat. Let's get back to that. You know what? Let me do this. Let me do it. Amadeus. Here it is. Thank you to Istophobos for 2 Cultured Casino clams. They were just booing her wig. That's a cry for help. That, of course, is in reference to Tay-Tay. 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 Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I'm going to have to do that as a commercial. Tay, 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 tay. That was terrible. Terrible.com. All right. How dare Culture Casino speak the truth? That's true. I should not. There's the man, Dave Bob. I say hi, Dave Bob. I didn't watch the Super Bowl and I didn't miss a thing. I slept. Seriously. That's right. Griffin says, take 3. Happy 85th birthday, Tom and Jerry. Yay! On February 10th, 1940, legendary Hanna-Barbera characters Tom and Jerry premiered with the cartoon Puss Gets the Boot. There you go. That's awesome. Super fun. Yeah, that judge actually is incorrect. All data that does not compromise national security should be completely transparent to the taxpayer. Thank you, Doge. Thank you, Doge. Joanna, good morning. Hail, senpai. No, just hi, friend. I'm kind of sad about the lack of potential funny vlogs from the content house. Me too. But honestly, there really wasn't a lot of time outside of some like really expedient editing that was being done by some and some, some rushed 6-minute dailies by me. There really wasn't a lot of time. We were out and about constantly making sure we were available. So it's always a good time. You guys got to go to these meetups if you can. If you can afford it, it's not going to stretch your pocketbook. It's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. UN Secretary General as planetary monarch or dictator. Well, that's one possibility. Hopefully not. Oh, by the way, did you guys see this? More bonus time stuff, folks. Japan has basically told the UN to suck it. Stay out of our business. Stay out of our country. I think we should follow suit. What do you guys think? Should they? Should we? Should they? I don't know. I do know this. Cyrano, 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 Cyrano. I know that's not it, but it was fun. For 5 Culture Casino clams, MSG, NGO, COPD. This random letters. MSNBC. Actually, COPD is a breathing issue. NGO is non-governmental orgs, which apparently the United States USAID was funding the NGOs. MSG is not something healthy to eat, or Madison Square Garden Network isn't. I don't know. And PMSNBC, yeah, bye. There, all bad for my blood pressure. Oh, that's what it was. Yes, I agree. See, I should have read the whole joke. Sorry, sir. No, I blowed it up. My buddy, Mexican Iron Man. The only strategery worse than multi-global culturalism is being a high roller and thinking you might actually get the care package and chips. Promises made, promises. And Mexican Iron Man's heart broken. You will get your chips, Mikey. I have something special I want to send you on top of that. So it's extra special. I'm going to send you the onesie that I'm wearing on my 30K stream. That's right. The bear onesie on the 30K stream that's going to be on Wednesday. I don't think you're going to want to miss it. I don't think so. Jan says, if you've got bad things to say about the guy, go for it. If you're going to try to tell lies based on your own paranoia, I don't need your paranoia. I got lots of my own. There you go. Yeah. Istophobos is like, I sent the member chat too. Okay, that's what I saw, and I thought I missed. Oh. I'm a terrible, terrible, terrible man, according to Mexican Iron Man. Yeah. I try not to talk about things unless I can back them up. But yeah. Yep. Always try to have an article ready, or 2 or 3. Seriously, if you ever want to venture honestly into journalism, try to have multiple, at least 4 sources to make sure you got something rock solid. And make sure that those sources aren't citing the same source as their source. That's a problem. And the circular journalism that we've been suffering under because of these things, that's a really bad. Will they blame Taylor Swift for losing? I don't know about that. Let's get back to asking the question of what did Istophobos send? Istophobos. Who spelled the name wrong? Okay, here we go. There we go. Istophobos says, Thunderbolts is the squad schlubs. Missed my daily culture. I missed you guys too. Yeah, and I don't know why it was posting odd times. Again, when I travel, stuff happens. So there's that. And then we got a member chat from Dave Bob, who's awesome. Hey, look, I have the best. I'm going to say it again. And I'm not being hyperbolic. You are the best chat. You guys on Rumble. You guys on X. You guys on Getter, Minds, and of course Rumble are the best humans on the planet, just so you know. So, but Dave Bob is celebrating over a year of support, and I appreciate it, my friend. You are amazing. Says on 13 month, crooked federal judges won't subvert our mandate. True story. Not to mention the fact that the judge has no authority to tell the commander in chief anything. Believe it or not. That's not how checks and balances work. So, sorry, Judge. This is one of those times I think Trump should Andrew Jackson this, and he probably will. Close the UN headquarters in New York and send them packing. That's right. That's right. And also, Dave Bob is a fount of fun today. Circle jerk journalism. Well, there you go. I can't argue with any of that. Love it. We are so back, kids. We are so back. I do want to say thank you to Cyrano, as that was his 10th super chat ever just a few moments ago. Mexican Iron Man is probably one of my favorite people on the planet. And hey, did you get that picture of the chip that I gave away? Did you? Did you, Mikey? Did you? All right. Let's see. Admiral Teague in the house. New York doesn't really need the UN, that's for sure. Nope. It's not like they're going to pay their parking tickets. They're going to park everywhere, and because of diplomatic immunity, they don't follow the laws because they don't apply to them, which is a problem. DJ Ronnie G's in the house. What's up? I got to see so many people. I was so blessed. This last week was amazing. Tina BB says, glad to see you back, Culture. Good Monday morning, everybody. Good Monday morning. Yes, good day to everybody. You are amazing. You're amazing. All right. Move the UN to Gary, Indiana. Once the murder capital of the world, technically. And Juan Ban, or Bond, depending upon the part of the world you're in, the UN is worthless. Yeah, they don't really do anything other than spend our money. And that's, I think, one of the points that I think we have to look at is that we've been not only the world police, the world military, we've also been the world's bank. And we've not knowing, we've been doing that through our taxes. The elimination of USAID is probably the better part of reason to start to disembowel these organizations that steal from us. And that's really the only way to look at it. Holy cow, it's the Joker's voice. Dude, it's great to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to see you in about a month or so, right, at the Vegas meetup. That's going to be fun. Hey, Culture, sorry I haven't been around as much. Well, you've got to sleep sometime, bro. The world of WWE has been keeping me busy. Well, I bet. And there's a lot to it right now. A lot of stories there. Admiral Teague, the original UN building, was in Nassau County. There's not so much as an historical marker. Sad. Nah. Look, just like the what was it? The something Lee or whatnot. The original version of the UN wasn't a terrible idea at a time when the communications infrastructure and other things, wasn't doing the hottest, best, etc. But trying to reload the chats and everything. The memory got wrecked. Hang on. Bam. There we go. But, the UN came along to replace it, and it's something that we need to be done with, to be fair. It doesn't serve anybody. I mean, you put those blue hats, those blue helmets anywhere, and there's a decent chance there's going to be an increase in crime and other problems. Craft. They have a terrible reputation. Let's just say it that way. Land Strider says, first time a president was at a Super Bowl, he was very incognito. Yeah, that was the first time, believe it or not. Massively cheered at the beginning. It was impressive. And that's odd, right? Well, it's a big open event. Lots of people that aren't vetted, screened, etc. Well, if you have decent security, if the Secret Service has been looking complicit in some bad things, well, there you are. Let's see. Read by nature. Thank goodness they finally stopped Gary in Indiana. That's right. Well, I mean, Gary, Indiana is basically Chicago. I mean, it's Chicago. What would that be? West? Crazy stuff. Krimlon has been here for 26 months. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that. Rumor's next party / meetup is at Culture's house. I'd love to have. I don't think my neighbors down the way would appreciate 700 plus people, but hey, who knows? Maybe when I get to Tennessee and I've got lots of acreage, then we could do it. That'd be a lot of fun. Had I been able to go to Florida for the meetup, I would have been awesome to meet you in person. Oh, it would have been great. But again, I'm going to be in the Vegas meetup. I intend to be at as many of these as I can possibly be. So there's that. And you're right, Dave Bob. They are pretty toothless. I saw some of Lorena's photos and videos and a short bit of G&G. Too crowded, too hot, too loud. I will tell you, all of those things, true. The adventure is an odd thing for sure. But anyway, we need to get to the wrap-up point. We've been 54 minutes so far, and that's all I know. So be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya.
Are you tired of the same old buffet food at Wang's? Have you had enough dong to last you a lifetime? Well, take just a few more steps past those single-minded restaurants and dive into Sherry's Slam & Clam. Sherry's Slam & Clam Shellfish Bar is truly all you can eat, unlike the 2-shrimp limit that stingy bastard Wang has. In a hurry, let Sherry stuff your box. To go! Be shellfish and take all you want from Sherry's Slam & Clam. Located next to the 3rd Street Bolorama, Sherry's is open 6 days a week. If you are looking to slam clam, get to Sherry's today.